My name is Audrey. I'm going to show you today how to put together a kit from Pacific Terrarium. And my kit that I chose is called Succulents and Cacti on the Rocks. It comes with all the material you need to make a beautiful terrarium. First, you put in your river rock, all but maybe a couple that I could be using for the decorative top. Then, after I get the rock in, I'm going to put in a deodorizing rock that is used to keep any water that settles to the bottom from smelling or from turning bad. Then, I'm going to put this coffee filter, which keeps the soil above the rocks and the water. I will put probably one container of this terrarium soil. It's a treated soil. Put that in. Maybe a second one at this point, but then I would put in my plants. I have 3 beautiful succulents and 3 beautiful cacti. Position them as you would. This kit happens to come with 2 colored ones, which are beautiful. Anyways, you situate them all how you want them, and then you would add, using the dirt that's in the pots as well, then you would add more of the soil. You've got 3 containers of the treated soil in the kit, so it's more than enough soil. Put the soil all around the plants in nice position. You can have some elevated a little higher than others or down lower, whatever. Then after you get that all done, kind of tap it down to firm it up a little. Then you have this really nice live moss. It's dry, but it's live moss that you would put in and around all the plants. And then on top of that, you would use the river rock, or it's called decorative river rock. All pretty colors. You can position it how you want, either heavily or just here and there on top of the moss. And then you could add a few of the river rock that you held aside to make it more decorative, and then water it slightly, and you are set. And that's about all it takes, and you've got a beautiful terrarium. Okay, we've pretty much filled in all of the moss, tried to make it as decorative. You don't have to fill in every spot because you do have this really pretty decorative river rock to put in. And remember, we did save the big ones to place here and there just as to accentuate the terrarium. I'll put those in first, just as to, and then put the little ones around it. Putting the river rocks like near one that is in green, closer to the moss color, kind of accentuates the plants a little bit. Not that you want to have them all covered like that, but at least have them where it does accentuate the green against the moss so that you don't just see all green. It's a great way to fill in stability also between the plants. These rocks are so natural looking that they just add a real decorative look. If you've got any pieces like things that mean something to you, small little figurines or bugs or butterfly looks or anything like that, you can add it on your own. Anything that means something, it's a nice personal touch. And if you go on the website, we have some lovely pieces that you could add. If it was a seashell looking thing, you could add seashells, you could add butterflies, you could pretty much add anything you want, and I'm sure they're all available on the website if you don't have something like that for yourself. You add it just accordingly, however you feel like you want. It doesn't have to be all of them, or you can use them all, whichever you choose. Kind of sporadic the way it looks. Gives it a little stability. I think that pretty much does it. Now you take your little brush that comes with the kit and just clean off your cactuses. There's a little bit of dirt I got on there, or rocks. Keep them all clean. And of course, even as time goes on and when you water and everything else, you might get a little dust here and there on the plant, so it's good to keep this handy just to keep your plants clean. And then to finish off everything, you can give it a nice light spray. Kind of settles things. And probably once a week, give it a little spray. That's probably all you need. They don't need hardly any water, which is nice. You can go away on vacation and not be bothered with worrying about whether your plants are being cared for, because they all take care of themselves. There we go.